by Mentos, the fresh maker.
Have you ever thought about wearing shoes?
How could you let that happen?
That wasn't too bad, kid.
Pretend it's a game.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
More paste, thick, and chunky salsa. Here. This ain't paste, thick, and chunky salsa. Well, woo, doggies.
Paste is made with big chunks of tomatoes, onions, and peppers.
Perfect for dipping.
By folks in San Antonio.
Who know what salsa should taste like. Well, this stuff's made in New York City.
New York City!
Jake, it's time you switch brands.
Pick up the thick and chunky one. Pick up the pace.
Always comes out at night. He always wears black. They say he's a vampire. We'll get proof. Check the equipment.
Only Freedom Zoos have Minolta's unique quad element system for the sharpest pictures possible.
He's coming!
And when you don't want to get near the picture, Freedom 70C zooms the picture to you.
He's not a vampire. He's an umpire.
Surprise your family with the best. Season's greetings from Minolta.
Boom! Dinner baskets at Burger King. It's a new concept. You gotta check it out. You get a choice of French fries or a baked potato. And a choice of a slaw or a salad. Only at Burger King. 4 to 8 where you get the table service. It's your way, right away. I love this place.
Chi-Chi's presents The Legend of El Grande, a dinner of grand proportions featuring the magnificent El Grande Burro, delicious nachos grande, and our famous fried ice cream. Chi-Chi's El Grande dinner, just $7.99, with a deal this daring. The legend lives on.
Chi-Chi's, a celebration of food.
If you were colorblind and had an IQ less than 12, then you wouldn't care which portable you had. Of course, you wouldn't care if you drank from the toilet either. Game Gear.
Go behind the scenes with Macaulay Culkin and get a sneak peek at the movie everyone's been waiting for. The making of Home Alone 2, Sunday at 7, 6 Central.
Damon Wayans returns as Handyman.
I'm back!
And Sunday, he's taking on the evil Dr. Naughty.
Let's get busy!
This time, he's in for the fight of his life.
Whoa, that's gotta hurt.
In living color.
You had enough?
An all-new episode Sunday on Fox.
Wendy, how's dinner coming?
Dad, it's gonna be another 20 minutes.
There are times you're so hungry.
I'm going to go for a walk.
Only a trip to Wendy's will do.
Big and classic, please.
Hungry, huh?
Introducing our biggest classic, a quarter pound of fresh beef, cheese, 3 big strips of bacon, plus the works on a toasted Kaiser bun.
Man, that hit the spot.
Come try Wendy's new Big Bacon Classic, but come hungry.
It's almost ready, Dad.
That's okay. No hurry.
The scenes with Macaulay Culkin and get a sneak peek at the movie everyone's been waiting for. The Making of Home Alone 2, Sunday at 7, 6 Central. Bruce Willis stars.
Welcome to the party, pal.
In the box office blockbuster, Die Hard, Monday on Fox.
A new game is here for your Super NES Super Scope, so prepare yourself because this one fights back. Introducing Battle Clash. 10 levels where monster machines get totally in your face. Battle Clash, it's more than a game, it's a breakthrough.
Have you been inside all day?
Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with superpower.
To help you paint the picture, you know what I'm saying? Burger King got these brand new dinner baskets.
I love this place.
Not hoops, baskets. You know, if you come in between the hours of 4 to 8, you get like these dinner baskets. You get a chicken dinner basket, shrimp dinner basket, Whopper dinner basket, or steak dinner basket. Who ordered the chicken? Who got the Whopper dinner basket? You get a choice of salad or coleslaw, baked potato or French fries. So you like having it like your way.
Yes, my way.
I love this place.
I love it more than you do.
Thursday.
I'll never ever do another stupid thing.
Good.
Fine.
Homer starts his own snow plowing business.
My prices are so low, you'll think I've suffered brain damage.
Linda Ronstadt and Batman's Adam West guest star.
Here's a picture of me with Robin.
Who the hell's Robin?
On an all-new Simpsons. Then, Martin loves Gina, but can he handle it when Kim Fields wants to teach him the facts of life?
I got problems.
And all-new Martin after The Simpsons, Thursday on Fox. When Alicia lands a job in Italy, can she convince Neil to come along?
The art, the food, the music, the men. Sorry.
Flying Blind, an all-new episode tonight. Herman and Elizabeth are in love.
What happened to my shirt? Don't you remember? We tore it in half and used it to tie me to the shower curtain rod.
But when she suggests they move in together,
Well, I don't see any other way, do you?
will Herman make the commitment?
I got the feeling the first time we bring home a date, there'll be hell to pay.
An all-new Herman's Head coming up next.
Who wants Trident?
I do.
Want a whole new reason to chew it? The news is, Trident actually helps fight cavities when you chew it after meals.
Who knew?
Good for your teeth, great taste too. Trident, when you can't brush, chew.
I do!
Electricity? Careful there. Ha! Or it'll toast your eyeballs.
Okay, so I'm cruising on my scooter and I tell this fireman that I'm looking for God. He says, never heard of him. I say, never heard of him? He says, never heard of him. I say, his name's on the dollar bill and you've never heard of him? He says, oh, that God, and that's all he knows. So I come across this circus girl and ask her, same question. And she gives me directions based on the location of Uncle Peter's cow, but I follow anyway. And there I find a janitor who says this God fellow is right here with us all the time. Read the handbook. I say, what handbook? He says, the book in your hand. So I look down and here's this Bible that I completely forgot about.
Looking for God? Find him at New Life Church.
Hey, want to taste a couple of beers?
Sure. You bet.
So which do you prefer?
This one.
That's a beer.
Here's Budweiser, and this is Coors Extra Gold.
Oh, whoa!
What if I told you Coors Extra Gold was brewed far longer than Bud?
No idea.
70% longer.
I guess there's surprises all the time.
Slow brewed for that real beer flavor and color, the way beer was meant to be, which may be why 58% of Bud drinkers prefer Coors Extra Gold.
Be 90%.
Coors Extra Gold. If you're missing real taste, beer is back.
Incredible. These are awesome facts.
By the time Dad was finished talking, I was scared to death of buying a car. I know how these people operate, he goes. So when Dad announced he was coming along, I didn't stop him. Pretty soon, I even thought he really knew what he was talking about. Scary, huh? Then I had this idea. Dad goes, let me do the talking. But at Saturn, there were no hassles, even over the price. The thing about Dad is, he likes to feel useful, and that's cool.
Crisp, clean. Old Spice. It puts the wind in your sails.
I can't tell you how it feels when you're way out there on your own tracking the bad guys. How it feels leading a skilled team that's the eyes and ears of the whole outfit. When all your training is coming alive. And finding those tanks and telling the air cavalry right where to hit them. I can tell you exactly how that feels.
Bruce Willis stars. Welcome to the party, pal! In the box office blockbuster, Die Hard, Monday on Fox. Andrew Shue and Courtney Thorne-Smith host a special Wednesday night. First, on 90210, Dylan's disappeared and Kelly blames Brenda.
She's the one who drove Dylan out of here.
Has he left them both for an older woman? And is Brandon's girlfriend seeing her ex-lover?
Who are you going to be with tonight, him or me?
On 90210. Then, everything about Joe is a mystery, but Jake is about to learn all her secrets.
I don't care what the truth is. I just want to hear it.
Melrose Place, right after 90210. 2 all-new episodes, Wednesday.
The world may have ended, but romance is still alive and well.
This is repulsive.
Love is in the air. On Whoops.
I'm okay.
An all-new episode tonight on Fox.
Is this thing yours?
Yep, for another 55 minutes it is.
You know that it's right. You always love our food, baby. Delicious.
I just saw a tweet at lunch with a white girl and she keeps saying yum.com after every bite.
Joey, what?
I'm just reading the tweet, dude. I'm not.
What's up, all of you?
I could say it if I read the tweet.
Oh my god. This is madness already. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Super RPG Friends. I'm live editing master Frank here, making shit happen at high speeds. I am joined by, oh my god, we haven't used the 5-person layout in so long. I am joined by my lovely, beautiful co-hosts, Chet Manley, Joey Smegma, and John Gotham.
Joey Ogvorbis that's my new thing. Ogvorbis.
Joey Estopoulos. Joey
Shut the fuck up, dude. Take your lupus to cancer, but better, and you know, make it your own.
I don't know, man. I really love that with Lupus 2, they decided to go with a prequel. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
HD2D as well. That's really good.
Not the HD2D Lupus. That's what's going to take you out, Joey.
I'm just waiting for the Lupus remaster. I mean, I don't really like the HD. You know, they stretch it out. It looks weird.
Really,
Joey's like,
the
finally.
The big thing missing from Lupus is quality of life.
Yeah,
put a 4 times speed on that, it ends so much faster.
Yep, God mode.
Speed run your way through terminal.
I love when you realized what you had to say.
Too far. I went too far. All right.
Listen, all right. Anyway, we are here for the penultimate episode of Chrono Cross, This game's driven us fucking insane. We are into Chronopolis. We are living amongst the Chrono Trigger references right now. You can bet your ass you're gonna hear the word Lavos at least once tonight, and that's a fucking promise. Chet, did I get like a little like wrestling announcer there for like?
You did. I was so impressed that I got some goosebumps. I got the Rock goosebumps on my arm.
You know, it's you know what? It's almost like there's a little bit of a Friday Fantasy 11 stream in here right now. We got Tatsuo and Chet. Like, damn.
Heck
Which,
yeah.
Speaking of Friday Fantasy 11, this Friday is going to be the finale of the stream series. We're not done playing it, but we are going to be moving on to doing like Final Fantasy 14 and stuff like that. But we have a big, gigantic fucking hour-plus long dungeon that culminates in a big old boss fight that we're doing. It's going to be a super good time. So I'm looking
Lagos too goes hard because that's like that's the Nigerian localization of Lavos. It's just Lagos. You love to see it.
Lagos.
Cynic?
That's your name, Joey. I guess that's what you are.
How did you know Cynic was you?
I mean,
he knew. This is why he's Cynic, because he knew. Joey signed up for that one, troll kid. Or no, Italian man. That was your name, right? In
I
sixes.
hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh, yeah. Beef's Mega Man lineup.
Lavos, yeah, hell yeah, dude. I don't know if I want to continue this Lavos naming bit. I don't think it's going anywhere. But in the moment, it kind of hit. You know,
we went from Lufia to Lupus to Lavos to Lagos.
I'll tell you why I did it. Because it's somewhat geographical, and I'm hoping that 6 is in the chat. Because there's no way that 6 knows where Lagos is, or if it even exists.
Oh yeah,
so like, it would have hit him pretty hard.
It would have absolutely. Like, what is that by Nigeria?
India?
Is that next
Nigeria?
to India?
Can Joey? What's he saying? You know,
I only know pools. That's it.
I only know pools.
A poolside?
But he knows them well. He knows them real well.
Yeah, but did you say a pool instead of a park? Joey!
I was hoping no one would catch it.
Oh my god! Good lord. Yes, 6 is gonna get Lagos spilled. Just you wait. He's gonna fucking... One of his customers are gonna Lagos spill him. It's gonna be insane. Alright, but...
Lagos spill.
Yeah.
James Bond? What the fuck?
So how is everybody doing today?
Oh man, I got a good story.
I know. I've heard you have.
He's been waiting
to tell you. So how's John?
John's doing all right. John wants to hear the story now that you've been hyping it up so much before the stream and everything.
We'll wait.
I just hope there's not the story about how you've been eating lately.
Doing great. I just ate like a big slab of meat like this in like what was it, like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
So I'm great. I'm fucking amazing.
My boy is processing protein and building up them BMs right now. It's fucking sick.
I love bowel movements.
Well, that was what John was teaching that class on the Power BM program, right? The level 100 one.
They can get really powerful. The power of BM. It's untapped potential.
Mm-hmm. I had some alphabet soup before this, so I'm waiting for my vowel movement.
Oh my god! Oh, Jesus Christ! Vowel movement.
Yeah. Put down the timestamp. 8 minutes in.
Fucking
John's wrecking shit already.
Oh, dude, I think I fucking shit my pants. I got skid marks now. Hey, Rio, thank you for
Oh shit! What's up, Rio?
In.
How's it going? Thanks for stopping in right as the party is starting. Beautiful.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Welcome in.
I've been playing Trails all day, so my mental state is in
you're
another
fine, bro.
region, essentially.
You're ours.
If I don't if I don't like follow like a 3-act structure right now, I'll just explode. I'll die. I've become wholly dependent on the 3-act structure because I've been playing Trails today. So
I'm sorry that's you're not getting that Chrono Cross, dude. My bad.
yeah, Chrono Cross has just been. Was the link section always this long? That's my takeaway from fucking Chrono Cross. Like,
can we get a shout out for Rio?
yes, we absolutely.
Yeah. So
can.
Rio hasn't. He's kind of new to streaming because he makes the good YouTube shit, and then he's done a couple things for Cerulean Skies here and there. So I think his streamer debut is technically in Cerulean Skies, but he's been streaming Persona 3 Reload, right? I saw a little bit of it before I went live this morning, and or this afternoon, and so yeah, congrats to him for starting his career. And now he has over 100 followers, all Indian, and they are here for him, and so are we. But no, Rio rules. Love that boy.
Oh, he has
Solid
101 because I just followed him.
Hey.
Thank
Congratulations
you for the sub, my brother Sid. Excited to have you for Lagos too. Well, let me make sure I drop one of these follows on Rio too. Boom! Beautiful. You love to see it. I see some Trails representation. They're a fellow degenerate. Very good. Very good.
I think I met Rio through the Ease Discord. I think that's how I know him, but I remember him. There's like me, he, Golden, and I chatted a lot about Trails. So that is a Trails sicko right there.
Well, I'm almost done with Cold Steel 3. I'm entering the final arc, so I'm excited to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna play Cold Steel 4 when goddamn physical copies for the Switch are $100. I think I'm just gonna fucking download it. Like I can't.
Is it really that much?
Yeah, dude. Even the UK version's 80, like 75, $80. One of my friends does affiliates work with Video Games Plus, so I was like, can you like hit them up and see if they have one like in a warehouse
they
somewhere?
just did a reprint kind of recently. That's kind of why that's surprising.
The Cold Steel 3 and 4 dual pack for PS5. They just did. And I'll tell you, if I didn't realize that Cold Steel 3 was like the generation jump where they moved to PlayStation 4, because boy howdy, my Switch sure is feeling that 10-year-old game. I'll tell you what, like, I would have rather done the whole thing on PlayStation 5 now, but it's okay. I will switch for Reverie, and it'll work out just fine.
Well, and to make it worse is that those games had a super long localization process. So not only it was like 3 years from Cold Steel 1 to us getting it. Oh, by the way, the cool thing to do is to call it Sen no Kiseki.
Oh, you're fuck! What am I doing? Oh, shit.
Oh,
you're not a real gamer, Frank. I mean,
yeah, he's just not a real Japanese gamer.
On display. I'm sorry, I called it Lufia too, guys. Fuck.
Yeah, get that
whoops.
out.
Does everyone know about Chet Manley 405's magical vagrant story run? Yes, we do. We know of the curse.
What you call magical, I call painful.
My poor boy. A curse befell that house the day he booted up that fucking ISO. He's been slowly burning through. Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've played it since we moved back. So. I enabled no JRPG burnout. I'm just excited to get to 4 and like actually like close out the Cold Steel saga. That'll be exciting. I'm more done with the series than I've played more games than I have remaining now, and that's cool. All right, let's see. Let's switch on over to some of their gameplay, as they say. Legend of Heroes, Flash of Miracles. What's up, Aaron? All
This
right.
man been cooking me all day, dude. I can't take it.
All right, guys, it's time for Knight's Try. Let's go.
All right.
This
is my
finally.
favorite game.
Finally. You know, I know you guys have all been thinking about it since I showed it to you.
It's going to be in SGDQ this year.
Jesus Christ. Now I'm curious to look up. Now, time for Unicorn Overlord, right? Yeah, exactly.
Is Unicorn Overlord a good game to watch people play? Because I don't really think so. Because if you're watching like high level Unicorn Overlord play, all you're watching, like, you know, your animations are off and you're just rushing the bosses. But then like casual Unicorn Overlord is so slow, and so it's different. And I'm trying to change my cadence to the opening here. Try to make it match because we're about mood and tone.
We only have two more of these. Yeah, we have to enjoy it, you know.
Full cucumber time, pickled.
I'm happy that before we started playing this, I remember Vicer was on the like, yeah, I have really fond memories of Chrono Cross. I think it gets a little bit of extra hate than it deserves. And I talked to him the other day, and he's like, the only good thing is the opening song. I'm sick of this fucking game. Please make Gale an audio redeem, just so we never forget.
Yeah, good needs good commentary.
So we're not doing a sub goal for New Game Plus?
God.
They're doing every ending. Including the happy one.
Two subs. 2 new subs. And
Okay,
Fred will
don't
do New Game Plus.
include me on this, Arn, because I'm like the only person who's like actually really likes this game. Everyone else is a hater.
It's true.
I came into this game completely fresh because I didn't remember a whole lot other than the twist, the big twist, which I picked up on the streamingness of this right before the twist. And having gone through all of that and read all the dialogue and got to the best part of this game has been hanging out with you guys.
Aww.
Besides that, this game fucking sucks.
I thought you were gonna go, and then Glenn got a second sword.
Right, and then it was from that point on, it's been great.
There's a lot of things that cook on this game, but I do think, especially like on the show, there's some parts that feel so goddamn arduous. Like the parts where this game hits, it does hit like unnecessarily hard. It does do some, like the Nirvana baby. Like I love that part.
Yeah, I love Nirvana. The thing about that I'm discovering as we're doing this, PS1 games are just not the greatest game for the 4 types of games with this format. They're very slow. You know,
Yeah,
like
they're a smidge
Yes.
longer than everything else we've done, and they don't really compensate for that extra game time by giving us something interesting to. The pace is a little bit more plodding.
Okay, impossible question because, God, that's like the
Oh,
hardest
man.
question. I don't know, man.
Here he is. There's
Let's just
6
have them
2/3. It's his fucking.
That's true. I'm a PS1 hater.
Perhaps what we're doing is wrong. Perhaps we're not putting enough chlorine in the pool.
Perhaps I
That
shouldn't
does
try
look
to
like a
raise my
sort of pool.
prices.
Yeah. 6's endless like failing upwards has just been my favorite shit ever. This man desperately just wants less clients. The fact that he sent them a price increase and was like, fix all this stuff, and he's like, ha ha ha, that'll get him. They're gonna drop me after that. And they were like, you know what, Mr. 6 2/3, you do great work, and I'm fine with paying more. And you know those extra parts that you said I needed? Let's get those installed, buddy. And 6 is just like, like.
Poor guy.
That's a good question, Nox. To me, it greatly enhances it, and I would recommend anybody who play Chrono Cross play Trigger.
I think
and
I really enjoyed doing Radical Dreamers as an intro to this, honestly. I thought that was that enhanced my playthrough of this game a little bit, I think. Like I would, if someone had not played any of them, I'd be like, make sure you don't miss out on Radical Dreamers too. Like it's a weird little thing, but I think it adds something that you miss otherwise.
I'd say that about my wiener quite often.
Oh, the hog.
Yeah, it's a little small, but you know, it gives you something that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Give it a chance.
Well, it's like Xenoblade, to be honest, because you can play Xenoblade 2 or 3. You could play them in any order, but I would recommend that I mean, I don't think it would necessarily hit harder, but I do think that if you play one, you should play the rest.
Mm-hmm.
If you can stomach the battle system in 2. I think
what? It's so
Yeah,
good.
that's a weird take because
the game just doesn't explain it to you very well.
Wait, are we talking about Xenosaga 2?
Like, no, we're talking about Xenoblade 2. Chet was like, I'm getting fucking gaslighted here. I have heard Frank bitch about this game. Like,
I was about to go to war because the battle system in Xenosaga 2.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, I am saying the right one.
It cooks during the actual boss fights, but during everything else, it's fucking arduous.
I think it suffers from the same problem that kind of the PS1 games do, is that there's so much extra not involved in the actual gameplay that does not respect the player's time. Because it was a different time back then.
20-minute random encounters are not.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
and the whole thing was about duration. Like that was how you portrayed cinematic elements, duration. So it's like, yeah.
I just had an intrusive thought. So Toriyama did not work on Chrono Cross, correct? No. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about that. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't, but I don't want to sound like an idiot. Okay, what year did Chrono Cross release in Japan?
I think a year before U.S.
Okay, so that was like.
Oh, sorry. This is pretty big dialogue.
You read the dialogue. Sorry.
Yeah. No. It's my bad for not.
Well, they were saying that Luca discovered it used the time egg to start doing time travel shit. 1999. Okay. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusion has been made. Oh.
Yeah.
According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point, which pulls in everything else, into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-times. Almost like if it was on like a beach or something, right? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
Time eggs may have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may have not even existed. We can do this ourselves. But the legends say they altered time using a time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. Fuck you! The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in the barren Sea of El Nido, we built artificial islands and established Chronopolis. This was all done to facilitate our top secret research. But now, someone microwaved fish in their break room, and we're fucking...
no! Stinky!
Don't do that. I don't care if you're a blue blob person, don't do that.
Our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence.
So, okay, oh, sorry, there's more.
It's just a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. Chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? We have to hold off till he gets back. Alright, boy. Time is not absolute, but elastic. It is both relative and subjective. Individual differences emerge as time changes. Perhaps people, all life forms, exist in their own separate strands of time. Is time independent? Marching to the beat of its own drum? Pah! Ridiculous.
Okay, so two big, huge things here. I think that's of note. So in Chrono Trigger, from what I understand, the game wasn't like the original concepts of the game weren't really about time travel, and I believe was it Kato didn't really want to do a time travel story. So if you notice in Chrono Trigger, the time stuff is like very loosely. It's like defined. It makes sense in the logic of the game, but it's never like to this level of intricate. Like, there's no real big attempt, and part of that's the technology, the time, blah blah blah. But I think that's like an important distinction here, like kind of stretching, like goat seeing. Hori wanted time travel, Kato did not. Yeah, there you go. That's so funny because Dragon Quest VI. Anyway, yeah, so. They're just goat seeing time, and also kind of hints at something that's never like fully, truly, explicitly said in the game. But very much hinted at in Chrono Trigger as well, that the events of Chrono Trigger, despite, stopping Lavos or whatever, could have a negative impact on something here and there. And that's kind of the general, like, it's the ripple effect. Like, even if it's the butterfly effect too. You fix one thing and then a bunch of other things get fucked up.
Yeah, go wrong.
So there's always cause and response, like, that's like an important theme, I think, of this game, is that, there's always a consequence to an action, even if it's the only right one to make, I guess.
I will wholeheartedly admit that this is a personal preference. I struggle with time traveling stories, and I feel like the more complicated and dug into the actual science behind it or trying to make it make sense makes it worse.
Yeah.
You should watch a movie called Primer.
Yeah, the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Chrono Trigger is my level of time travel knowledge that I need.
Right, and I think that, I'm glad you said that, because I think that something like this that tries to explain it shows you how much this game is almost like you can tell that that they didn't want to just do Chrono Trigger 2. You can even tell in the writing that it really has to bend over backwards to be what it would be in all essence a sequel, And I know that's partly some Kato shit, because that's what all the Xenoblade games do, The causality's pretty shallow in those pieces of media, but not in a bad way. For sure. Right, exactly. It's just, you believe it. You believe it in the confines of the universe, I think. Time travel stories are easy to get cause and effect. That's it. Yeah, true. Cause and
Joey,
effect.
what's the best time on a clock?
So let me ask you something, Joey. Since you seem to have a firm grasp on this. Okay, I'll wait.
I just need John to finish that, or else, John, just let it go. Let it,
6:30.
Let it out.
Hands down.
What?
I'm gonna wait for
What's
Joey
the
to
best time on
recover.
a clock? 6:30, hands down.
God damn it.
I'm gonna give Joey time to recover before I ask my question.
He needs it, I think.
Oh wow, that one made Joey find religion. Wow.
Yeah, I found God.
All right.
Anyway, now that I found God.
Wrong game. We're looking for God in the other game.
Shit, you're right. My bad. And God is a woman in that game, so you love to see it. Anyway, Chet, sorry,
No, when the Blue Blobs were talking about science and whatnot, did they specifically mention Luca used the time egg? But then also say that, but it's a legend that they manipulated time, and it's just a legend. No one really knows.
It was like, kind of like, this is what Luca's research says, basically.
So they know of Luca.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
there's a reason for that too. Yeah.
Okay. I'll stand by then.
Yeah. So basically, Luca is a big part of why this exists. But you'll see more on that in a little bit.
I always felt like when my friends growing up, all loving Chrono Trigger, were always big Marley fans, and I'm like, no man, Luca's where it's at.
Thank God, yes. No, Luca is the GOAT. I love Luca. I love everything about that character. Marley, I mean, she's a good character, but she's kind of got like heroin syndrome. Because she's so just cookie cutter, she's boring to me. Luca is a lot like she's got like the technology, and like she's smart, and she adds like, she's like a good side character, but she's also like, I'm like your good friend from whatever. So she has a little bit of that like heroin syndrome, but like she has enough to like differentiate her from just being like a bimbo, like Marley.
Both half of a full
they're both just half of a full Boma.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but like Luca is the best part of Bulma, the part that like I think most people like.
Marley does nothing to affect the world around her besides exist. But Luca plays an active player in shaping the story around her.
Oh yeah, she's like the whole reason why the story can continue. You know, like. But
rescues
Marl,
you from prison like a badass.
Marl or Marley, she just needed more time to cook, man. You know, I think that's her only thing. She just didn't like the concept of like the princess, blah blah blah, is like very obviously tropey to sort of try to subvert it, but she just doesn't have a lot of like moments, good moments. We did this one already.
Yeah, we did read that one.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to find some kind of thing from the chief. Yeah,
Master Chief, he's in this game. He's got a cameo.
We have to finish the fight.
If Luca exits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I think that's like kind of true of, like, the party could just be generic NPCs after the Magus stuff. Like, it could have literally been anyone. Like, if somebody died in the place of Chrono, like, they could have done the same story with anyone.
Luca like adds a lot when they go to like the future with Robo and all that. Like, I think without Luca there, they probably would not have gotten as far. She still does stuff there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like later on, there's like little character. Just sorry, Soul hit me with a pun that I want him to die for. Just post it in chat, bro. Just post it in chat. Everyone needs to see the
Be brave, Soul. Be brave.
Guys, we found they got gamer brain in here. Here's the 4 different kinds of gamer brain.
Hell yeah.
We got fighting gamers in the lower left. We got MMO gamers on the upper left.
Just shot full of drugs.
Yeah. We got the League of Legends players on the upper right. Then we got RPG players here on the lower right.
The upper right could just be all multiplayer games, like Valorant.
Oh no! Yeah. Lower animal brain, exactly.
Yeah. The exam, absolutely. If you are multiplayer, you have lower animal brain. Number, I have to win. literally go monkey mode when you fucking play.
Marl and me.
I just want to say that Frank has repeatedly targeted himself and hit himself with attacks every stream.
At least once.
At least once. Do you think it would be better if Luke was the? I think Chrono as a like blank slate character. Oh shit, this is really important. We should.
Yeah, hold on. Let me start over here so we can read it. This is actually kind of big. Joey, would you like to read this?
No, I'm talking too much. Make Chet read it. Or you know what, Tatsuo, make Tatsuo read it. That's a mainstay.
Tatsuo.
Blow our minds.
Okay, we control human emotions by using neurotransmitters. That means that by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it's possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans. Bro, noosphere? We making a noosphere? Fate uses the records of fate to connect directly to the brains of humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings.
So Joey, you want to tell us about the implications of that little lore drop?
Keep waiting, just keep waiting.
Okay, I'll talk to the rest
there's
of
more
them.
fate.
Okay.
Yeah. There's more fate stay night.
Memory scanning and imprinting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it is possible to stimulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry. Oh my god! Circuitry of the brain, after all. The vessel of the flesh can now be reproduced through cloning. And the soul stored within these fleshy vessels can be simulated as well. And stimulated. I want my soul stimulated a little bit.
We all do.
Thus, one can even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. However, this comes at the cost of the destruction of the individual, the loss of variation. In which case, is there truly life where there is no death?
Man, this guy.
Oh my god.
The life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms to protozoans. Then from fish to amphibians, from reptiles to mammals, and eventually to humans. Beginning with a cerebral neocortex, which only exists in higher mammals. We love those higher mammals. The anthropod brain enlarged and accelerated pace at an accelerated pace until it became the human brain we know.
I was a fucking higher animal when I streamed Mega Man Legends 2 the other day.
Yeah, higher mammalian, higher order. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be biological contamination caused by lavos?
Erica is sharing the single brain cell. Beautiful.
There's our first Lavos reference of the night.
It then follows that humans are really a heterogeneous life form, or foreign matter, as far as the planet is concerned.
Oh.
Humans are a sudden mutation caused by the contact with Lavos, an alien life form that fell to this planet from space. That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced and incomplete. They need a patch right away. Internally, inconsistent, and disconnected, human existence is plagued by contradictions. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being is self-contradictory.
So that could be summed up as one thing, like generic AI thinks that humans can't take care of themselves. They're, blah, blah, blah. So we're better.
Is there any hinting of this earlier on in the story, or does it all just dump?
Yeah, no, there is a little. There is a little, yeah.
Okay.
I tried to draw attention to it, but we played this game over the course of like 8 months. So it was, yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a Lavos reference last time I was on the show. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Tatsuo is
hints,
the through line.
Yeah.
So
true, he's here. That's why he's here now.
What came first, this Chrono Cross or the book Altered Carbon?
Oh, I think, yeah, this, because Altered Carbon was like 2005 or 8 or something. I think. I don't know.
All right, let's look it up. Chrono Cross.
Oh, what's up, Stickman? How you feeling? You feeling a little better today?
Yeah, Chrono Cross they said was 99.
Okay,
so Altered Carbon.
Cabron? Altered Cabron?
Altered Cabron.
Finally, here.
I love the Record of Fate stuff, that the save points we've been using this entire time are actually like things used to manipulate the population of this, simulated environment and shit like that. Like, I think that's
hell
such
yeah,
a
brother,
cool
you call that Ludo narrative, baby.
It's so good. Like, I love that.
Now, Altered Cabron was published in 2002, but that doesn't mean that's when it was written.
True. You can't say that about
it. Could be he was playing this game and he's like, I've got a fucking killer. He's Russian. I've got the fucking killer idea.
Exactly. Yes, Marlazy. What's up, baby?
I'm actually surprised that he isn't playable in this game because literally everybody else is.
Who? Lavos?
No.
Oh, I was like, how would
Altered Carbon.
Okay. I was like, how would that work?
Vincent Van Gogh as a child is playable in this game, but the author of Altered Carbon is not. I don't know.
No, he wasn't the author of Altered Carbon yet at that point, so.
That's true. Hence the whole themes of time travel and cause and effect, Tatsuo. That's, Yeah, we need the Russian tag, Aaron. That's
yeah,
what
we gotta add that in real quick.
Change the tag. Okay, so this is a good segue for the story. So about like, I don't know, almost a year ago, maybe more, we did a streamathon of basically 24-hour streams on Cerulean Skies of different people playing things. And one of the themes that we chose was indie games. So we did, one of the tags for the stream was indie, but I thought it'd be funny, haha, to change it to India and have Kelly, the whitest person, with the India tag. And she was vehemently against this idea. I thought it was the funniest thing. And was kind of embarrassed when she went live with Silent Hill 2 and there was an India tag.
Wait, I thought Ralphie was the race baiter around here.
Yeah, no, it's both of us, in conjunction. I actually think the India Genesis goes back before that, but that's really when it made its first biogenetic markers. It was around then. So either way, that's been in the Streamlabs since we did it, right? And so every time I go live on Streamlabs, I have an India tag. I also have an Iraqi tag and an Assyrian tag. Those two follow me, but the India tag it's a wild card.
India Genesis was my first console.
No.
I'm happy that killed Joey.
No, we called it the Bombay Drive. Okay? All right. It's
Not
different.
the Bombay Drive.
So, I went live today, and I'm streaming, like, it's a stupid tier list stream about... Shut the fuck up! It's a GBA RPG tier list. So this guy comes into our chat, and he's like, are you Indian? You have the India tag. And I was like, I could be, you don't know that. And he's like, our culture is not a passport, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, you got a point, but how do you know I'm not Indian? And like, then we start fucking with him. And I'm like, do you see the flag in the background? That's the Indian flag. And he's like, change it.
What is with these weapon attack? Gunner get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Sorry.
Yeah, they're all Johns. They're John. John wrote them.
John bots over here.
John Bottom.
No!
Oh shit, that works on 2 ways, man. That's good.
All those puns.
That's so good, man.
All those puns coming back to bite ya.
So, okay, this is where it gets unhinged. So
he told you to change it.
Yeah, and I was like, we're fucking with him, and we're trolling him, and he's like kind of trying to troll me, but being very unsuccessful. Like he's like the worst. I'm not implying anything, but the worst like phone scammer. There's no racial like correlation there, so yeah, we're trolling him. He's trolling us, and you know that's happening. And then he says, change it and get 100 followers. And I was like, what? Like, I kind of didn't really compute what was happening. And I didn't change it. And then he followed me with 100 accounts.
No fucking way.
What? So, dude, this is where it's really funny. So my Streamlabs alerts would change it, or I'll give you 100. My Streamlabs alerts were fucked up. So the alerts were going on live, but I didn't hear them. So for like a minute and a half straight, it was just ding, 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 and I didn't know this was happening. So 100 followers is popping up like without my knowing it. And when I realized that, I fucking lost it, bro. And then I was trying to break down the logic. That's insane. You're trying to bribe me with followers by saying remove this tag. Okay, that makes sense. Remove this tag and I'll give you 100 followers. And then he follows me with 100 accounts. Like, what? Are you just trying to prove your goodwill? And then he asked me what ethnicity I was. And I kept telling him that the Syrian flag is the Indian flag. And he's like, I think I would know my own flag, my own country's flag. I was like, you don't know, you can prove it. And then he asked me what ethnicity I was, and someone in the chat said, look at the tags or whatever. And then he saw Assyrian and called me a kangaroo fucker?
What?
Yeah, Frank, I had the same reaction. And then
confused Australian.
Yes, it took me like 10 seconds because I didn't think anybody could be that stupid. You know, and I was like, wait, what? He's like, kangaroo fucker. I was like, bro, do you know what an Australian accent is? They're not the same. We have a lot of Assyrians in diaspora living in Australia. That's true. So maybe it was like a roundabout Assyrian joke. Maybe he was like
funnier than we thought he was.
It was so much a high concept Assyrian joke that it went above your head.
I bet he's a Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah, so damn, he's more Assyrian than I am, just like Six. So, and then when he gave up, when he exhausted his list of like trying to, then he asked me when I washed my hair. I was like literally before this stream. Like, I don't know, like, is that like an own? Like, I'm sorry I washed my hair, bro, my bad. I'm trying to keep it greasy for y'all, but you know. And then once he exhausted all his racial epithets, he said, like, he called me a Jew and then left.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like, luckily, Twitch is pro-Israel, so we didn't have to worry about anything there. So, like, yeah, we were fine. But like just a shot in the dark. Like just a shot. It's nowhere near accurate. But like What?
End result is you got 100 new followers.
Yeah. So we're good. So what a day that was, bro. And it's like, that's just so funny too, because he just like said it. It'd be like saying Russian. You know, like, ooh, got me, bro. It really got me.
I just don't understand the purpose of what he was attempting to do. He must have just been bored. Or he really hates GBA RPGs.
I think that might
and it was just trying to completely disrupt that stream.
Crazy what Dragon Song does to a motherfucker.
True.
What was your top tier rating? Was it S or did you call it something?
I had to make one above S because Raph got picky with me. So we do. So my top 2 were Tactics Ogre, Knight of Lotus, and Mother 3. Those are my 2. I couldn't really quite decide which one I liked more.
And then what was your bottom tier?
Yep. Where the stairway, there's a ghost thing in the stairway you can talk to.
Okay.
Out of this room. I think. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. And he says to go talk to his boss in the dock. I don't know if you talked to him already.
Okay.
Aragon was probably the worst. The adaptation of the movie.
Oh my god.
Which was a terrible adaptation of a mid book.
Yeah. So that's just layers of shit.
Layers of shit. That's my favorite album.
But yeah, he went down the list.
No, you're a Nutsupi fan as well? I much prefer Greatest Shits, but... that is how that man, like, names his albums, is like, beautiful greatest shits, layers of shit, shitstorm. Just everything is just some sort of bodily function. I don't understand. He's Japanese, so whatever.
You know, it'd
go back
be
to
like that,
first
man.
floor, Frankie.
Gotcha.
FTJ crazy. But I just want to go back to this, just because there's one detail that's important, is that he threatened to report me for this tag, which, by the way, what are you gonna do? You can post my 23andMe results saying I'm not Indian?
Right? Yeah.
First of all, he threatened to report me for that, and then got anti-Semitic.
This has got to be like a white person who's like virtue signaling. Like, why would anybody like you? I don't know. Like, I mean, as far as I have a couple like Indian and Pakistani friends, and like whenever they meet like another person who's like famous or like they're like, yes, please, like that. This is great. Like, you could be like the smallest percentage of it, and they're just like, yeah, we support this, we stand this. So I always like. I mean, in my mind, I like to see them as very like self-supporting and inclusive.
Yeah.
So somebody being like, no, you have to take that in, like without any evidence, just being like, are you Indian? Where's your 23? Like, and then just be you. Like, if it would have been with my buddy, you would be like, you're Indian? Yeah, I'm like 2% Indian. They'd be like, oh hell yeah, dude, let's go. Like, so probably just some person who's like, you don't look Indian enough to have the Indian tag. It's like, well, who is like the arbiter of that? Stop.
Yeah.
Calm down. That's the answer. It was him.
You are right.
He just fucking clocked into his shift, like
the arbiter of India. So now that I've told this story, I
love Halo 2.
I want to. I think Aaron should share the pun that he made to me earlier in the stream because it's fucking insane. Because right after that Indian, after the arbiter of India hit me, I did an Aiden Chronicle 100 Heroes stream.
100 followers stream.
That's. I want Aaron to say it.
What would you? That guy, Indian Chronicle, 100 followers. Oh god, that's good.
I'll tag it Golden in this because he needs to see it. Also, first of all, we do have Indian folks who have streamed on Cerulean Skies, so it's not even inaccurate. No. Oh, now it's... Yeah, there's more. There's a code. No, that's pretty much it. I feel like I told that really terribly, but it was a good experience.
It had to have been fun to live through. I'm sorry I missed it.
I was just rolling with it, man. I feel like I react fairly well to stuff like that. Like I I don't know. I'm antagonistic, but not in a way that makes it uncomfortable. I don't fucking know. I just, it was funny.
Oh yeah, here's all the records of Fate. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that one's Fate Stay Night, and that's when it was in Eroge.
This is the observation room. This is where we observe the two parallel worlds. Wow, thanks, buddy.
Hyper Manor.
The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. Wow, these guys are nice and to the point. Isn't that wonderful? Fate contains a massive amount of historical data, dating up to the year 2400. Fate's a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. It integrated the old mother brain computer Chrono Trigger reference in circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer.
Why would you do that?
You have to talk. You have to talk to the Robobot in the corner over there. Did you talk to him?
Wait, what?
Go to the top left, like yeah. Look at the Robobot. Keep going. Right there. Talk to him.
I gotta fight him.
Oh, why would you fight him? He wants no peace.
He wants to use pun-based attacks on me. The John Bot.
Yeah. I just thought he was gonna be like a friend who was gonna tell you something robot related. Like he's just gonna throw robot puns at you.
No, if only. In a perfect world.
Very innocent of you.
Robofax.
The Robofax for the before the Robotax.
Yeah. Robofact number 427. Synthetic oil allows for better lubrication.
That's my favorite website.
Thanks, robot.
Robot faxation is theft.
Did Golden leave his text-to-speech on again? What's happening here?
I could never get away with a fucking text-to-speech chat. Like it.
Go up there, hit that.
No.
Hit that sucker.
It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary that belonged to my grandfather, who passed away years ago. It contained his distant memories.
And a bunch of furry feet.
Yarr! Does this device playback archives? Looks like someone's memoirs. I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures. It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past, just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Schmoopy. Schmoopy.
Schmoopy.
Fuck.
Hate this game. For what you...
No, you're Schmoopy.
Who did you know Schmoopy?
That's... Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, radical dreamers, what does this mean? Yar, there's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, Schmoopy? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Got that surge tankian? Come on, Magil, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good.
The fact that you named him the same thing. That's the beauty of it all.
We connected the whole verse. Arr, this seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already knew about, other worlds and times may also exist.
So this is like a very like MCU, like Leo pointing at the screen moment. It's like, oh, that's the guy from the comic. They're dropping this hint that, you know, you only know if you read 3 issues in the shitty run that a terrible author did. You know, it's kind of like that moment because that's just, it like sort of canonizes Radical Dreamers. Like, because the whole game, you're like, is this different? Why is this different from what we saw in Radical Dreamers? And it's like, boom, baby. I've been waiting 8 months for that moment. Literally 8 months for that moment just to get Frank to look at that fucking screen. I'm not even kidding.
Two worlds that are so close in nature, yet so far removed from one another, exist in separate dimensions. These worlds are under the constant observation and are guided by the main computer of Chronopolis, Fate. Fate, which has been manipulating the world in which El Nido lies in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which Fate exists would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disaster. The Records of Fate, Fate's terminals, collect data from around the world and put guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this covert manner, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by Fate, the people of El Nido lead harmonious lives. In a sense, they're nothing more than puppets of Fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arnie 01 to give up going to the main continent to become a poet. An instruction to the man in Arnie 02 to give up on becoming a fisherman. A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent as not to affect history. However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World 01. The best Fate could do was to cross the dimensions and receive data through the Records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a White Watchman. A Watchman? I don't know what my brain was about to say there.
Frank, are you Fate? Are you're inputting the things into the minds and making them do the whatnot?
That's why I stream on Twitch, baby. Am I supposed to find like a key item here or something like that?
You
Johnny
got the
boy?
card.
You got the card.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Did you save?
So
Yeah.
save at the dock if you want to, before you go to B1.
Okay.
And take your BM.
My power BM. My level 100 power BM.
It scales with the stars that you have.
Jesus Christ, Joey.
Stupid, I'm sorry.
Joey, when are we going to do a Saga Frontier 2 OST listening party?
Well, that'll be great.
You just sit there and fucking vibe out.
Riveting content.
Mm-hmm. It's just us going.
That game already sounds like that OST already sounds like 5 people talking at once. So I think we need to do that.
Just go ahead and make a redeem to listen to one track.
There we go.
Oh.
Feld snatch 100 times over.
For Feldschlacht? I don't fucking know German.
I know I murder that word every time I say it. I've just accepted it. Hello, Robo Boys. I am Robo Boy. I'm here to make puns.
So I experienced a really unique BM the other day.
Okay.
Yeah?
So, you guys know what Cholula sauce is?
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. We found in our store a Cholula taco seasoning. Okay.
Yeah,
I love the sauce. So let's obviously try the taco seasoning.
Which one did you get? There's like 3 kinds of there.
That's the standard.
I tried the Chipotle one. The Chipotle one's really good.
I wanted a good baseline.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wanted to know before I invested all that much money into buying all 3 types.
Mm-hmm.
So, delicious. Highly recommend. It had a little bit of a kick to it, but nothing like major. You know, definitely like the sauce is hotter than the seasoning. But, however, the following morning, my insides were on fire. Like the kind of you're sitting on the toilet and you have to take your shirt off because you're sweating because you've got so much fire pouring out of your body. And the only thing that it could have been was the Cholula taco seasoning. That being said, I'm gonna buy more.
Hell yeah.
It was really good.
So we just got the I just had to get like DNA scanned and it said that I'm the last arbiter. And basically that's why Lynx needed our body so that he could do that to get into this place.
Well, that's why the Indian Arbiter was in my stream. Because he was trying to take over my body so he can get into... Yeah, so the reason why Lynx took your body was that. So what does that say about Lynx?
You're a fucking pervert.
Excellent. Excellent conclusion. That was right.
Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly.
Oh, at the end of the night, baby.
The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power, the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. Joey, I want you to be evil.
That was Link.
Okay, good.
Oh no, he's so hot. Look at his emo boy haircut with his popped, like, Alucard collar and his, like, little skull.
The skull hat.
Dude.
The skull hat, for me, is really
Should I do the
apex.
voice of the Indian Arbiter? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna
Joey.
do that.
This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame.
That actually kind of goes hard. that line like kind of went hard.
What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here.
Does he have a little kitty tooth in his profile?
We'll have to check. And he's got his little smirk on.
Yeah,
Are you all right?
It's
no, he does. He does have a tiny little kitty tooth.
I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this.
Okay, actually, I should have been doing this voice. This is really huge. This is like the biggest.
What are you after?
You still don't know. I am the human incarnation of fate. The living interface of the fate computer system. Or put simply, I too am fate.
What?
14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel sat out to sea carrying a sick child in their boat. That child was you, Serge Tankian. Fucking that name, dude. After you had been attacked by that panther demon. Your poison wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Kuldov.
Your poison wounds were beyond the healing abilities. Just it's the latest System of a Down song.
So they set sail to Marble.
I'm sorry, Joey.
To see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm.
After an intense night of lovemaking.
Yes. But they were all blown off course and came ashore on the island.
And blown off.
Yeah.
And blown off where they also came, where they decided to seek shelter in each other's arms. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body. I don't know, man.
I don't like that.
Once the security system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Indian Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective.
Average IT tech fucking...
So just to be clear, this should be weird to you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm serious, because just first off, the game doesn't make this abundantly clear, but basically who's talking now is not that person.
Yeah.
So just so you, hey, Dad.
The over, like, seer thing has taken...
It's not the fake computer talking to you right now. So but that is, either way, yeah, keep going.
Okay.
I just needed to make... Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board with extra logic added by another scientist.
Ooh.
Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within the core of the system, or more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection.
Game Zero Day exploits.
Right. Dr. Luca Ash-tier. unbelievably intelligent, incredibly enthusiastic, disgusting lisp. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist.
Damn, that is a callback reference. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was over. Yeah,
that's. I mean, honestly, like, that's good, Joey. It made me nostalgic. Holy shit.
Hell yeah. Of course, I don't think it was she who implanted her theory. That was most likely the work of Balthazar, the first curator of the research center.
Oh.
Remember, made the Moose and the Epic and Chrono Trigger. Fate, bring out the traitor. Bring out Prometheus.
Affirmative. Ah, you finally released me. Welcome back. So you're the real Serge Tankian. Waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Serge Tankian, I beg you. Please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons.
Fate, eliminate him.
Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus.
Oh, poor
Okay,
guy.
no, that's fucking enormous. So, sorry, I need to Joey explain because
please.
This is huge. Okay, so the original model that was that Luca added to it's called Prometheus because it brings fire, it brings knowledge, blah blah blah. The original progenitor of the Fate supercomputer is Robo, bro. So the Prometheus circuit is Robo. So they just deleted Robo. He's fucking dead. He's gone. This whole time he was like a failsafe. Fate, the supercomputer that was controlling everything, basically had this loophole system, the Prometheus circuit, to keep things like, you know, if the AI got rogue or something got funky, it was a stability thing. And so like dude, they just fucking they axed our boy.
They deleted the failsafe.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, Robo's like the best character in that game.
I'll tell you, I did not pick up on that a single bit beyond this moment, but that's what that was, and that's actually really cool. I had no idea. That's actually kind of fucking sick that Robo mentioned.
I'm kind of sad now, though.
Right? I know, me too. He's one of my favorite
it's
characters.
Just like the saddest thing in the game. Like, it's devastating if you know the character.
Drewby, Robo was one of the only characters. Serge Tankian, please, for the future of mankind. Oh, for the future.
Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate.
Lynx, why you?
Come, Serge Tankian.
I don't like the way he slid back there. Don't do that.
No, me neither.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is.
He's got blue nips.
Teach me what it means to be alive. Show my tits.
Do you think this form came with the clothes that he got at Hot Topic, or was that like a separate thing that he did?
Well, that was the Nomura design. So they took.
Ooh, there's a cool battle arena. This is some interesting music.
Oh god, he's hot!
No.
So while you do this fight, I'll explain a little bit more lore.
Okay.
So basically what happened is Lynx is not a thing, it's the Fate supercomputer. So the biggest adversary you fought so far is just the Fate computer. Mm-hmm. And Lynx...
Well, and it shows that... Yeah, okay, you're going into that. Okay, that was answering my question.
No, ask a question, because I don't want to just talk myself.
Remember to steal.
Remember to steal, gotcha. So the reason that it took the form of Lynx was because he was attacked by the Panther that night, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
100%. Like Nox said, the computer with the Persona avatar is like literally exactly it. So the reason why it couldn't get into its whole plan was.
I love that I could run away from this fight. Just saying.
Yeah,
I love.
huge story.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Reset.
So the whole like impetus of the villain's plot in this was basically like try to create something to find a loophole around free will when there was always a loophole in place to keep free will in place from Prometheus. It's like a Mobius circle, you know? Yeah, it's kind of big. It's kind of huge, man. But yeah, so like Lynx is not actually like a panther demon. It's like a stupid, dumb persona.
This is the thing that hurt you. I'm going to recreate it.
Because it's stupid and it doesn't even the Ouroboros of free will. Yeah, exactly. But it's like I don't know. It's interesting. It's cool. And basically, Luca and Balthazar are like the people credited for this whole Chronopolis and creating this technology that makes the world basically exist in the state that it is. So like yeah, using Robo as the kind of base for that is huge. And like having that be eradicated now, and obviously you're whipping Fate's ass now.
X-Strike, baby.
I don't like Fate's casting animation. It kind of looks like air dicks.
It kind of looks like the Borg Queen. It honestly look. I wonder if that's intentional.
It looks a lot like the Borg Queen now. Look at that. Oh.
No, it's doing. It's glocking. Oh God. Froku just got fucking pierced with a laser.
Can I take a second to talk about how like Froku has? I've been like really digging his like battle stance. Like,
oh, dude, it's stupid. He's never used the second sword his entire life, and then they were like, "Here's the second sword." He's like,
I am actually about to say I think that's a very good implementation of a second sword in a fighting style.
He uses it in his shield arm. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
he uses the buckler.
At first, I was like, "Why is this man constantly like in window guard, ready to parry?" And then I saw he had like a little buckler. I'm like, "That's actually pretty cool." Like, even if you like go for his elbow or you attack him, like he can block and then like he can like instantly come in and like parry and counter.
We're getting the
like,
fucking martial artist take right now, folks. Fuck yeah.
Always ready. He's like always ready on the defensive. Like that would be a really hard stance to approach. Like especially with that buckler, because like you know, like oh, you're just gonna like you're gonna do this. I'm just gonna go for like your elbow. But he's got the fucking buckler there. Like that's pretty hype. I like that.
The buckler's there, but the sword is there for beef.
Well, no,
oh my God!
Oh jeez.
The buckler's to protect him, but the sword is there. So like when you attack him, he's just gonna counter you, right? Like you can't approach this man, unapproachable.
This man is like the tall goth mommy GF in the club. She's unapproachable.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck, I was gonna. Oh yeah, his stance though, the sword. It's like he's holding it to use text to speech. That's his stance. It's like kind of a boomer stance. He's just putting it to his mouth like he's fighting. Yeah, babe, I'll be home.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you need extra absorbent? Which one?
He's got a really cool like pouch for it, like on his belt, so he can like put it right there. So like when he walks around, you can see that he's got like his sword right there. You know what I mean? For his really cool text-to-speech sword.
Text. That's what the Einlanzer really is. It's just a sword that allows text-to-speech. Not a lot of people know that piece.
Oh damn! Okay, so I didn't know that when you use the infinite stamina thing, it stops you. You can't use. So I can only use the weak attack right now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
Oh,
I figured it would essentially. Yeah, I figured it would essentially.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It was, all right, let's go, bitch. Let's go. Search taking. Yeah, this is Search taking. It's getting that ass.
Ooh. Wow.
Nice.
Gimmick to this fight. I forgot what it is.
Whatever this countdown is about to fuck my shit up.
It'll be okay.
Go, fuck him up.
You'll be alright.
Oh, he's a beefy boy.
It's based on the boss music from Chrono Trigger 2.
Really?
Like the melody.
I'll have to listen to both of them next to each other. That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh shit!
You like now that he's like
field effect.
he's like kind of eepy. He's like leaning forward, but he's like putting his like nipple right in your character's like
Yeah.
when they come up to attack. Like they approach and he's like, torque my nipple.
He's like, oh yeah, right here. Let me get that shit.
It's probably like a touch screen, so he's like swipe up.
Yeah, swipe up.
Swipe right. Come on.
He turned off his gestures.
Don't
he got
swipe
confused. Boomer Glenn is really good. I don't know. That's a damn. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was pathetic.
Oh
God!
That skill that was negate damage or whatever from your elements. So that's why it did like almost nothing. He's almost dead though. You can see his like weak animation.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay. My nips went too hard.
He's de-resing. Look at that name.
Yeah, exactly.
We missed a star somewhere.
Well, it says we missed like 5 of them, so I don't fucking know. Joey?
Oh, no. How could you?
He's just lying prone there, my god.
Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die.
Listen, Tatsu, he's about to whip out the eruptor on us, okay?
No.
Tatsuo, would you like to do your best Australian for us?
Shmoopy.
This is Syrian.
Yeah.
No. You're right. No, but I refuse. Where in blazes am I? Would you prefer female Australian or?
Do whatever is
whatever's calling to you, honestly.
Serge Tonkin, what happened to me? Aha! That's it. I have to do
British.
I can't do female and
shit.
Australian. Oh fuck.
Joie.
Fucking name after me, you piece of shit. Do not touch it. Shmoopy, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may not want... Oh, I can't read. To throw yourself off the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But if you play...
There's just something about Basimu play Shmoopy that's fucking absolutely fucking sending me.
Ending.
Shmoopy.
Do not drag the Tonkin and the others down with the destruction with you. So it's really hard to read this on a small screen.
Shut up, you loony. I don't like your fucking accent. I know what I'm doing. Vegemite. It's too late. There's no turning back now.
She just smothers the frozen flame
so
in
mid,
Vegemite.
bro. Just lathers it up.
Oh, no. Joie.
Just get me the Chrono Trigger.
Oh? Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Brah! John, this is you.
Finally, the time has come.
I'm so glad. Chet, you're this one. You're this gooner.
Oh, indeed. The long, hard, throbbing, endless night shall finally come to an end. The gooning is finally complete.
Joey, this is you.
Now for mankind.
Tatsuo, baby.
I shall make you bleed. Why so edgy? Everybody else says something like interesting. He's like, I'm gonna make you bleed. Rip and tear.
Got it, man.
Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. Bless. Hell yeah. Irvine, the coolest dude. Definitely not a nightmare.
Oh,
the beach that makes you old?
Yeah, that's the beach that makes you old. I think we made that joke last time. That's really funny.
Zeal's coming back.
Is it Lavos?
It's the return of Zeal.
That's what happens after my third bottle of NyQuil.
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck. The island is T-posing. It's over. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, we just transcended this to another level. I don't know.
The island is saying, come at me, bro.
It really is. Everyone's just like, this is fine.
It's asserting its dominance. No one... Another unapproachable character. Terra Power is come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control.
Schmoopy suddenly figured shit out really quick, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, no, there's a reason for that, actually.
Oh, is something that we see.
Yeah.
If we go her route. Yeah.
Just the dead stare into the... I figured it all out, guys.
Yeah, I got it.
Did we get something... Why did she suddenly gain the understanding of this stuff?
You going out?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She deep dived on a Reddit thread.
She read the wiki. Yeah.
It engulfed an enormous dimensional vortex. Chronopolis was hurtled 10,000 years back in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of his being destroyed in the adventures in 1999. And decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. And so, when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back, and the ancient past, where he was only just awakening. But that ain't all.
Doesn't that beat all?
At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, bro, I love dinos, so sick. The future city of the reptites. Azalea's descendants, who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from a distant future, perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past. Maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. That was actually what actually happened is that fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together and start their revenge. Bro, tasty revenge.
Tasty.
So when Lavos got capped, he was like, oh shit, what do I do? And knowing that Lavos would get, I guess, knowing he was getting capped, it was getting capped, there'd be a future timeline where he didn't exist and Chrono Trigger ends happy, whatever. So, basically it was like, it creates like a paradox.
Yeah.
It's like the darkness before time, right? So Shala gets pulled into that when the Kingdom of Zeal collapses in Chrono Trigger, right? And this is so sick. She gets pulled into that, and then it basically summon. This is
What
a
the
fucking
fuck?
deranged cutscene.
What are you doing? Friendly fire.
Oh.
They're forming a mega dragon.
Yeah, it's like the Zord.
Yeah, we just watched Gridman.
More combinations, they're combining.
Now sing the Escaflowne song.
Great, now it's ugly.
Yeah, I don't like what it turned into. That's very It almost looks like the Shade Dragon from the Aragon movie,
right?
But with like less like dark fire.
Yeah, Stickman, something beam. We didn't have time to name this attack.
I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge Tankian. Adieu.
Like this part of the story is kind of deranged. This is.
I think deranged is a good
silly.
way. It's fast, it hits hard, and it's like you get a little whiplash from it.
Well, no, it's specifically the stuff with Harl because it's like really weirdly explained and it's kind of messy.
Give them a freaking break. You mean to tell me we were being used all the time?
Yar.
Just the pace of this is so jarring.
What's done is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. But first, I pooped them.
Yes, we cannot twiddle our thumbs and do nothing.
I love the spaces and the question mark.
I hate it. I despise it with all my being.
Yeah, the only problem is... Oh, we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SSSS Gridman can make it up there either.
Can't unsee Freddie Mercury.
There has to be a way.
Yes. The world has infinite possibilities. There has to be something that'll help us reach that tower. At least our objective is clear. Do not know. Blah, blah, I just did like 4 different voices for him. I do not know why, but we must find a way.
Next time you read a line from his, you have to do a poop him right in the middle, like he's going.
Whatever happened to Schmoopy after that?
Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up.
Indeed! She is resting at Cheetus's place! Well, at least she can rest quietly there. Plus, Cheetus will watch over her.
Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it.
Something like the Dragon Tear or the Masamune?
Yes. No. Use morphin time around here.
God.
John, can you do the old man voice? Apparently I can't do it tonight.
Indeed, we will have much to do, however time will not wait.
Neither will my diaper. Yarr, then we have to take action. Let's shove off, mateys. Yeah! Love that writing.
All right, I'm going to try to condense this story in the simplest forms. So there's 2 dimensions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The regular prime dimension and an alternate one that borders on our world, whatever. So in the alternate dimension, Lavos never wiped out the Lavos wiped out the humans and the reptiles didn't go extinct, okay? In that dimension, reptiles are the dominant form, okay? And they're run by dragons. Basically, a dragon is like their ruler. That's like their... It's technically a machine. The dragon god is technically a robot, but biological and a reptile. It's fucking deranged. So that's one dimension. Other dimension is the dimension that you see. So when Lavos died, he basically, created like a paradox and smashed everything together and made everything a mess with Shala and the Kingdom of Zeal in the middle of it, okay? So what happened was, as technology improved and Luca and Balthazar created more things, blah, 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 they were able to sort of like get a hold on the world and kind of understand how the function of everything worked, right? So they created the supercomputer Fate. Over time, Fate became rogue and crazy and whatever, and, typical AI shit. And in its doing so, it managed to subjugate the dragon god from the reptile dimension and like basically just rule over that whole dimension, essentially like rendering it useless, right? They took the dragon god and split it into 6 parts, the dragons that you fight. And that's why there's 6 elements in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Fate, who couldn't actually intervene in its own fate, created through the whole like Prometheus thing that we just talked about, created like a failsafe in order for like someone to have something to have agency over it, which ends up being Surge. Right.
The Arbiter, yeah.
Right. And Surge is chosen by Shala being stuck in that time, like in the middle of all these dimensions, right? Now, the thing that gets confusing is everything, but the thing that's kind of weird here is that, so Fate or Lynx or however you want to see it, created an agent to try to do its bidding, to try to break it from the cycle of free will, okay? And that's the Lynx that you fight or whatever. Now, the dragon god, the supercomputer of the reptiles, basically did the same thing and created a 7th dragon called Harl, the moon dragon or whatever, to try to, do the same, basically the exact same thing that Fate did. And all this is connected to Lavos through the frozen flame, which is a piece of Lavos.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make a modicum of sense? There's a lot of parts to understand.
Oh, big time.
Like, that's the closest I could come to being concise. I don't know. 2 dimensions, 1 reptile, 1 not. Humanity makes computer.
Well, there was definitely some shit that was lost on me that I didn't catch the context of that when I was growing up playing this game, 100%.
Scales of fate, John.
Yes, the scales of fate.
I hate you, dude. But you're
like
also,
that.
That's a really good way to put a point on it, though.
But I like that he was respectful enough not to interrupt you while you were going through your explanation to drop that pun.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. The interruption was going to happen.
So, do you think should we go into the final dungeon yet? Is there anything else we can do? Because I figure we should save the final dungeon for next week, the final episode, right? Or is it like a really big one?
It's not
We can go get the Chrono Cross.
Yeah, let's get the fucking Chrono Cross.
The what?
There's a waterfall near Arnie Village.
You get the Chrono Cross? What?
Dude, what?
Is it an It's an element?
Alright, I'm about to blow y'all's mind. So, obviously, Shala's kid, right? You know? So Surge, it's already been established that somebody...
Is Ayla's husband? No way, dude, that's crazy! I can't believe that... Yeah, dude, whoa!
So Surge, it's already been established that people can interact with alternate dimensions versions of themselves, right? Surge is the only character... There's 2 characters in Chrono lore who have that color hair. And who's the other one, bro?
Magus?
Yeah. And who, dude, there's no fucking way that Surge wasn't at least ambiguously supposed to be Janus. Or Magus before he became Magus.
Wasn't the original plan for Guile to be... Or is that an internet story?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's true. And you could actually see him in his... When we get to that, I'll show it to you because it retained in the original. This is sort of a conspiracy theory, but I believe that Surge is Janus.
Okay.
Why else would Shala go ape shit when he was hurt, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And set the motions of Chrono Cross in place. Come on, man. It's Janus. It's some form of him. Which makes the kid and Surge stuff a little...
Yeah, I was going to say, is there no romantic relationship between Surge and Kid?
I mean, it's not. They don't like smooch, but there's,
there's no smoochy.
Yeah. But this wouldn't be the first time that Kato was really getting close to incest. It's like look at just even Xenoblade still a little. It's a little step bro. No,
Brother,
it's almost.
I'm playing. Remember I started playing Trails again today. So I mean.
Oh yeah,
Well, this background kind of goes fucking hard, especially in the remaster with like the three faces. Really that actually looks fucking awesome.
Help me, Chrono Step Bro. I'm stuck in this portal between two dimensions.
Sacred
Chrono triggered the sacred stone. If this is an altar of the divine dragon worshippers, then maybe Granny May knows something about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, you need to have her in your party.
Oh, okay.
Or you might. You can try putting the tiers in there. The tier of love and the tier of hate.
Oh shit. So it's a spell? I 100% did not get this ever before in my life. Like,
you can't get the ending without it, and it's like you have to. The whole gimmick to it is it gives you a sequence of elemental colors that you have to do. Or you have to a sequence of elements that you have to do.
Yeah, so it recharges all the elements of the other two characters in battle.
Yeah, and like to get the secret ending or the true ending, you basically have to kill the final boss. It's not even a boss fight, really. You just have to use the elements in a certain sequence.
So it's DDR?
It's DDR. Yeah. Simon says more so, but like, it also plays the notes of the motif.
Thunder Snake. I love this game's insistence on saying thunder instead of thunder. There's at least 2 instances of it, and I think it's great.
I just think it's neat.
I think it's fucking super sick.
There it is, the rainbow.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Colors.
Finally, the allies have a rainbow.
Finally.
We're here. A boss fight, Mother 1.
I'll never use
Honestly,
that.
though, yeah.
Actually, I want to.
Better to put it on someone else.
It would be, and also I just kind of want to use some of the new summons we got so I could see them, because I never really use summons, because I figured that'd be a decent thing to do while we have nothing else to do, is try some of those out too.
You could start the dungeon,
You think?
We could go save Kid.
Oh yeah, do that.
How do we do that?
Hermit's Hideaway. Another word. Yeah, we're in the right place.
Gotcha.
Because
Hideaway here.
You kind of when you finish the last dungeon, it opens up a couple things if I remember, like little small things. But
when we earthbounding,
you basically to get to the final fight, you just go to a location. There's no like second final dungeon.
Okay.
Bro, look at these boys' feet. Oh my god.
So sick though. But basically, like the Dragon Tower is the final dungeon, and you could pretty much end the game at any point after that.
These like flirting cats or like dogs or deer, like their feet have like melted because it's so hot. Like they sat on the asphalt or like stand on the asphalt a little bit too long, so their feet like melted. Oh, it's all melty.
All I wanted to do was cast a fucking white element, and the first thing it did would stop me from using white elements! Ugh.
I knew what they were doing.
In physical pain about that pun.
Just runs away.
In the chat, dude. That sucks.
Oh my god.
It doesn't suck. It's actually insane, but I hate it so much. Yeah, the whole point of the game is just making Chrono Cross woke. That's really the takeaway that we get from it.
Oh my god.
That's why there was never a Chrono Cross 2.
Exactly.
Broke.
Because they ruined the media, Chet, with their agenda.
Right.
And that's why nothing good has ever been made after 1998. Because of the liberal media.
Joey's going hard.
This game is about going back in time to save the true patriot.
You guys ready? You guys ready for Saints?
Oh yeah, this one's
Army
sick.
of Angels attacks foes. Honestly, me and Chet had the best time trapping summons because we forgot about the silly stretch effect that they do to the models to like get them trapped, and we were just like, "What the fuck? This is so funny!" All right, let's go. This actually fucks that it heals the party too.
Yeah, no,
marching in.
When the Saints, when the Saints go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Dude Angels, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was hoping for some angelic titty.
I don't know. I was hoping for androgyny personally, but you guys are gendering the angels, so I don't. You know, that's kind of fucked.
Ever since that one angel Digimon.
No, Angemon.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think of it. I just thought like an eyeball with like a bunch of like brains like rotating around it and like weird symbols. So like an eldritch horror, but like holy with wings. Like that's what I think.
Biblically accurate angel.
Yeah, yeah. A biblically accurate angel just comes down and just looks at you and you're like, ah!
So what happens with? I mean, Kato is an Evangelion fan. Ain't no way he wasn't.
Spontaneously combustion. Oh, what's up, Rachel? And Frank immediately rants about how he can't use white elements. What's going on, Rachel? How you doing?
We already had that rant a couple times in this.
Alright, now we need to cast Genie. You think it's going to be Robin Williams who's going to pop out and be like, hey, how's it going? What you doing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be disappointed if it's female Genie. I want it to be a big buff man who just...
Yes.
You know, all these elements are just
here we
in
go.
direct opposition to the gender that we want them to be.
Yeah, can we get genderless summons so nobody's disappointed?
Yeah, please. That's why I said androgynous angels. That's the name of my like weird church choir.
Yeah, I was hoping you would go there, man.
Yeah, it's like an alt church choir.
Yeah, your Sunday morning alt worship band.
Oh yeah, man.
Nothing but acoustic guitars.
Delicious.
And one tambourine.
Nothing sadder than a single tambourine.
Here we go. Are you guys ready for Genie?
I dream of it.
Blows your foes with the twister.
John, I swear to God, I'm gonna die, dude.
It is female. Damn.
Oh, it is a girl Genie!
Yeah.
Oh, she's super cute!
That does not look consistent with the art style of this game, dude. What is happening? This is from Threads of Fate.
I'm happy I Threads of Fate filled you and put it back in your brain.
Oh my god.
That's you, okay.
The Genie is just tanking your frames.
Yeah, it is.
As genies are wont to do.
Genie broke wind.
No. Oh no.
The 2024 version of a Sumerian trickster god is just dipping your frame rate. It's like every Switch has one just hard coded into it.
Oh my god. You know what, Joey? You know what I'm still thinking about? I am still thinking about you saying they canceled the PC port for Final Fantasy 16 so they could port it to Switch so it could be 16 frames per second. Final
it has
Fantasy.
to be consistent with the numbered entry. Yeah,
the way it was intended to be played.
Right.
Yeah.
At 16 frames.
Then I might be good at it.
I'm sure you're fine. You have the rings if you suck. God,
Not a hard
was like,
game.
No, it's not. But like, somebody, I had one of my friends was complaining about it being too easy. I was like, oh, like, what are you using? And he's like telling me his stuff. I was like, that's kind of like he's like using Garuda and Freet and Phoenix like for combo stuff. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, that's kind of hard actually to play like that. And then I realized he was using the timely evasion ring.
Oh,
and it's like,
God.
bro, you don't get to call the game easy if you use the easy mode ring.
Right.
Like, no shame if you want to use it. Like, it's there for you if you want to use it. Like,
right.
But to be like, yeah, that game is, it's like hitting God mode in this game and being like, well, damn, I just spam fight.
Bathe your Nintendo Switch in Ifrit's flames!
Press L3 and R3 to accept the truth.
Let's use Chrono Cross.
Just want to see it.
There's so much going on.
Oh no, they turned him gay!
The frog summon did it?
Yeah, the frog prince turned all of them gay.
Oh no, Rachel, that sucks, because now you got like a 3-week longer cycle of somebody getting sick and then getting somebody else sick.
Oh yeah.
And you're just tossing that ball back and forth.
Oh wow, so it actually adds the rainbow element to the field? That's
really cool.
I don't know if it
does that like count as everything?
I think so,
What
yeah.
does that mean for opposing elements? So like, is it just a blank? Is it a blank? Essentially, because of the six.
Everything's neutral. Everything's neutral.
Exactly.
Finally, gender neutrality.
All we needed was Chrono Cross.
All we needed was Chrono Cross.
It's a very inclusive. It's all the answer is yes. Everything yes. Unless there's hate, then that's no.
I mean,
so
that
that's
is
my.
how you destroy gender. You make it so it's not a thing.
I see the element order next to the field effect now.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's cool. That's really interesting how that works. It's kind of crazy to be like, you know, this field thing that you've been doing this whole game, we're changing it in the last little bit of it.
Thanks for coming to say hi, Rachel. I also I see that you have gone Canadian with that spelling of favorite. And I don't know if we allow Canadians here. Famous Floridian Canadian, Rachel. Aw, fuck.
Motherfucker.
Reps. Oh, hey, P. That's great. I haven't done any reps all day. I had a stupid meeting that lasted 8 hours today, so I got no reps.
Welcome to my life.
Thanks for keeping this redeem in, Frank.
I love it.
Now, I also like how Joey's off camera pretending. I lost count. Someone click this so I can go back.
That's what I do. I just do them until I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure. It's always at least 10 on each arm, so.
Hey, they had a Cybertruck at the Midwest Gaming Classic.
They sure did. I saw it in person. It was a big PlayStation 1 truck.
I stopped my healthy arc, Petey.
Joey, get back on it.
No.
No, he says.
No.
I saw a Cybertruck driving down 54 the other day.
Oh, God. All right, John, so how do we save our misses?
Hermit's Hideaway. We just got the item to save her.
Oh, good.
It looks like a warthog with the in-game textures. That's really good.
That's
also
perfect.
Insanely true. Yeah. Dude, that was. It's insane, like how your body just sucks when you don't do anything with it. It's like, bro, you were going hard for like 4 months. No, longer than that. 6 months. Okay, all right, not anymore. All right, yeah, all right. Be flabby, bro. I did it to myself. I do it to myself. But then it's like if I start working out again, it's gonna be like, ow, ow.
Well, the answer to that is just don't ever stop. Never stop.
That's exactly, yeah. That's honestly what I do too. It sucks.
Always be grinding.
Hey, if you stay in shape, you don't have to get in shape.
Yeah, right?
True. Honestly, true though.
You gotta be on that Sigma grind set. The Sigma grind set for muscles, man.
Sigma grind set is like, shit, it's the
tween. Shit. Oh, that's actually kind of so. You have to have the Masamune and the Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross.
Either one will work.
Mm-hmm.
The Master Mune gets you the entire party going into the next portion. Using just the element, it's just Surge.
Okay. Oh. Okay, 1 second. Who wants to be Masa? Someone else be Masa.
Hey, it's the princess.
Now someone be Mooneye.
Let me see. Whoa, I think you're right.
Wait, was Masa? I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Oh, we're getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Deliverance.
Nah, it's not our job.
Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway.
Oh shit! What's up, Six? He said, "Strive only for the physique of a freshly out of algebra boot camp."
Shut off.
Hey. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, heartless animals.
Sis. Sorry, that was really loud.
But the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here.
Look closely. You see that?
Oh, see in the world I meant. Hey, it's the
time egg.
Yes. Although it's not in its complete form.
Oh, did that girl with the glasses make it?
Probably. Even though it's in its incomplete form, we can focus our powers into it. Then maybe it'll work. Oh, that was Moon. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man, maybe it'll work.
Yeah. Okay, new Meister. I went through a journey there. Sorry.
Wait, are you from Boston? South Boston?
It's South Boston. Yup, it's you.
We're gonna lend you our powers for a little bit.
We're sending you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass, where the princess is trapped.
Chet, no. God, I watched it. I watched his most recent video. He's washed, bro.
He doesn't write it anymore. Now it's just Spawnway right now.
The one before it was funny though. Like the one before that one was actually really funny.
It died with the Earthbound video for me. I'll still watch him. I'll always watch him. Yeah, but I mean, no, I thought the Earthbound video was good. It was just the last time that I was like, it felt like the last time that his heart was in it. I did meet the Nostalgia Critic at MGC, which was kind of wild. Listen, all right, I've been memeing on this man my entire life. You should have seen the text I sent Tatsuo. I'm like, I see Doug. There he is. I heard him yelling with people going, ah! I'm like, is that people come up and give you $40 to take a video of you screaming? Wow, it was great. I went and was just like, hey, it's nice to meet you. You've been in my content circle for over 10 years. I was like, you mind if I take a picture? He's like, oh, it's $20. And I was like, I think I'm all right.
It was the content. The Garfield one, that one was funny. That was actually a while ago, but that one was fun. I remember laughing at it, but yeah.
I messaged Frank right after. I was like, you gotta ask him, when's Spoonie coming back?
Yeah,
I've been making memes of Spoonie every year. This is his year, 2022, 2023, 2024. It's his return. We've been waiting.
Finally.
We only have one chance.
Take care of the princess. Tadra was looking great in the gi, built like a Ford Fiesta. You love to see it. A Ford Fiesta is a powerful vehicle, honestly. See you later, Rach. Master Boone.
Master Bertune.
Alright, we got a Chrono throwback in this.
Yeah, that sounds like the beginning of FF6's Dancing Mad.
Oh. Bro, that is a bloat maxing demon dragon.
Alright, go to the machine beside the clock. Oh.
I miss Spoopy and Mistress. Look, he has to say, give it in his last moment.
Wait, hold on. Let me. I got you. Bum 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 bum. Miss Smoopy and Mr. Sluka are stuck in the back room. I am sorry that I lack the power to help you. Yes.
Yep.
Oh no!
I can't feel my legs. I think I need an analgesic. Oh God, your mother's dead, or maybe she's a paraplegic. It's the Gato song, bro.
That was really good.
good.
That was really good.
I like the thought that went into that, honestly.
I don't want to think about it anymore. Also, like in the smushed Super RPG Friends, like the actual overlay, it's kind of difficult to tell that Tatsuo is wearing a gi at times. So it looks like a bathrobe, like the sexy bathrobe.
I just wanted to be comfortable, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
He's just cosplaying Vincent.
Yeah. A good throwback, Jada Johnny. That's a good one. This part's sick, though. Truby was very critical of the sequence in the OG or in Chrono Trigger. And you know what? I see it, but like, I think it works, man.
What was his complaint? That it's too awesome and.
Oh, okay. I'll Joie explain.
Yep.
So it's been a while now. It's been like a week, so I've forgotten everything. Sorry, go ahead.
Make sure, Frank, though, you don't leave this room without checking the machine by the clock. And it's LARA.
Checking
it's LAO, actually.
Checking the what?
It's at what? LAO?
Yeah, it's LAO. No, yeah,
okay.
LARA.
LARA?
No. Yeah, L2 I don't know what it is here.
Wait, hold on.
Try
A
L.
would be. Would it be Y? Or.
Maybe? It's supposed to be L2 triangle, R2 triangle on PlayStation.
Hold on, let me just. Hold on.
Yeah, because I actually had to pick it. Interesting. Interesting.
Because it's.
Yeah, this
back
isn't
to
like.
the original.
Yeah, but it doesn't like correspond with the buttons. It's goofy. Switch, Chrono Cross, Luca, House. Look, of course somebody has it. 1 sec, I'm hacking the mainframe.
I'm looking.
It was with triangle instead of A, so it'd be circle. Triangle. Wait, hold on.
You already did circle, right? So
it's X, Lara? No, but you can't make that. Hold on, I'm reading like 5 different fucking things here, bro.
I am too.
Why can't the internet just be clear?
It says you'll hear a little bell if you get it right. I don't.
Okay, good. Got it.
I don't even understand how this is supposed to work.
I don't either, because it's supposed to be a throwback to Laura, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Lara, but you don't have the buttons that correspond. So go back. Hold on, go back.
sorry, too bad, kid. Not here to save you.
Try L triangle, R triangle. So L.
Well, I don't, because I click it and then I can't. L triangle.
Oh, I see. Okay, here's. Hold on. Oh my God, are we fucking stupid? Yeah, we are. But so okay, so basically, it's telling you. All right, hold on. I have to like do reverse engineering. Okay, so basically it's telling you that L on your controller corresponds to circle in the original. R on your controller corresponds to X in there. So the B on your controller corresponds to triangle. Right, but then where's L and R? I don't fucking really get. Bro, this is fucking stupid. Is that the right button? That seemed to be the right button.
Nope, it'll play a sound when you get it right. L triangle, R triangle.
Mm-hmm.
L triangle. And then so O X O triangle. O triangle.
Well, then you said L triangle, R triangle, so it'd be circle, triangle, X, triangle.
Make me go insane.
Just try L B R B, like L and then the B, so triangle. And now R, and then the triangle for B.
Oh, Frank, go
What?
back to it. I press right on your
Go
controller.
to the right.
Can we figure it out?
I just the
L
fact that you
triangle,
didn't
R
do that.
triangle.
So yeah, so L triangle, R triangle.
Holy fucking shit! I am
Yeah,
so
dude,
mad.
I was like, is he going to the right? I just like I thought of it, but I didn't think. I thought you did it right.
Yeah.
R and then triangle. I'm just glad I figured it out.
No, that's triangle.
God damn it!
Yes.
The house is burning down. We don't have too much time.
You to say that, I just want you to remember that you said the RPG brain was the biggest brain.
Yes, it's true.
Well, the problem is we're overcomplicating. We're thinking too deeply, like that. There's like some sort of correlation. Whereas like the guy be like, oh, like you just like go over to like where the triangle, right? That's like A. That'd be like the small brain because he wouldn't put any thought into it.
Right. You just smash it. Yeah, that's true.
We're
But
looking
the
for
fact
some
that-
deeper meaning where there is none.
The fact that we still got stumped by it is we're fucking stupid,
Did you get
dude. I don't know. What to, we may not be the dumbest, but we're still stupid.
We may not be the dumbest. Streamers stumped by a wall save puzzle for 24 hours.
I hate Valve puzzles.
Sometimes I try to be Nox, but I did hack the mainframe for that one at least. Oh god, that was
more pain than it should have been.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Because I even thought it in my head. I was like, because I wasn't looking at first, and I was thinking, oh, he there's no way that.
There's no way.
He didn't try to
Go
press
to the
right
right.
already. So yeah, that.
No, he didn't try to press right.
There's no way.
Yeah, there. See, if that was Yaiko, he would have held left and got it right away. No, 6. I can't. I'm so mad that you missed what happened earlier today.
Did I?
You would. If 6 was there, he would have jackal-laughed his way into it. Yeah, I think the way we need to fix the sub alerts is we need to have an Indian spam bot give us 100 followers.
Followers, right?
And in the process of the alerts, you'd figure it out.
There's another kid hiding behind the planter.
Of course there fucking is. There he is.
Oh. He just kind of flew out of the
shit.
He nearly huff and huffed it.
The left staircase up to get the ice gun off the wall.
Okay. Not for children under 12 or 6 2/3, Luca.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it didn't say racially challenged. Sorry.
Oh, true.
I love how there's the option to leave I'm mechanically challenged or under 12, so that's
So go south out of this room and get a diva dress.
The nerd sent the bots after him. Cool.
Drew, I said that that was my hot take for today.
Go down the stairs and go up into the kitchen. Not up the stairs.
Gotcha. I heard the word up and my brain said, aha!
Well, the young boy just told you that the kitchen is through those doors right there.
It's true. Oh no, I've been chased.
You're screwed.
I'll never
that
defeat
lagged
him.
and it all snapped back.
The Indian bots.
Indian bots. Yeah.
The
100 Indian bots.
The zoom in on that like still open tap was went really hard.
No, definitely.
Also, it was like just dripping. This water could put out the fire, but you didn't use it.
Oh.
All these dragons have invisible lat syndrome.
Where did my other party member go? He's just gone now?
Massa ran out of running low on power.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, he cuts them off.
Slowly.
Said, no, you had enough, bro. This song rips, though.
Yeah, it's a good song. Alright, John, am I going to the right or up? Okay, up.
It sounds like the Pontiff Sulivan fight in Dark Souls 3.
Not that.
Not that.
Not that yet. Under the bed is another kid.
Gotcha, I'll get him.
And out in the balcony is a kid
Another
you can
dude.
save to get an item.
Oh no, Sid!
If 8 will do that to you, it sneaks up on you.
It does. Secret Kino. Did you guys hear that metaphor battle theme?
I didn't. I still need to watch that video about it that they just dropped.
I didn't want to watch too much of the footage, but the metaphor battle theme is horrendous. I can't. I
really?
cannot stand it, dude. It's like, okay, imagine a Persona vocal track, okay, but you just make it orchestral and the lyrics are in Italian or in Latin. Same fucking thing. It's in Latin, and it's like the delivery is like a Persona vocal track.
Interesting choice.
I cannot stand it. It's this. I don't know if this is a hot take. I think it is. I don't like when Meguro does orchestral stuff. I don't think his orchestral stuff is good. In fact, like I almost completely despise it. I love Strange Journey. Sia said, thanks for the subs.
See you
earlier,
later,
man.
Sid, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night.
Something about saying I got the brother GF reminds me of that Nathan For You skit about the two brothers who have threesomes with girls. I don't know. And either way, but yeah, I love Strange Journey. It's one of my favorite SMT games, but I cannot stand the soundtrack to that game, dude. Because it's like
I think you have to kill that first.
Okay.
Beat that ass. This is what happens to Ifrit when he spends 2 months off the gym.
Oh, he got out of shape.
Ifrit on the donut diet.
Not the donut diet.
That's what I'm on now, man. I just eat one donut a day. It's great.
You saw that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon commercial for Dunkin' Donuts and was like,
Yeah, that's me. That's me, baby.
Who's that one actor? I think it's Ben Affleck. Like, every time they take a picture of him and he has Dunkin' Donuts in his hands, he just looks miserable.
Oh yeah, it's Ben Affleck because he's a Bostonian. Matt Damon, actually.
That's when you know you do not care anymore.
I gained weight from that, John. Thank you.
The weight of the pun.
Just the weight of the pun and just sucking up my asshole. Like, just John's gonna give me hemorrhoids.
Okay, you can do the secret passage.
Okay.
Aw, look at all those paintings, man. It's gonna make me cry.
I can't believe they brought back Luca's house burning down and made it like
worse.
Sadder. Yeah.
Like it's an orphanage now.
Have y'all made your? Okay, so Nox, I feel like I'm just kind of a weird person because I've played a lot of games with amazing music where I just listen to something else, and it's not because I don't like the soundtrack. It's because it's just one of those things. I don't know.
Final Fantasy 11 because I was so tired of the fucking music.
Yeah. I mean, I
Battle
disabled
music.
it to save frames. So like, yeah, 11. I mean, like, but just music that was bad or mid that actually was like, I can't handle this. I don't really know. I'm trying to think.
It's Luca and Chrono.
Ice gun time, yeah.
There's a lot though. I like making like grinding playlists. I have a it's like a 78-hour grinding playlist.
God, that's
So
so
would you-
fucking Joey core. Jesus
Could one
Christ.
say that that's a Sigma playlist?
Yeah. Frank, no, just 2 albums. I just got the 2 albums. Like, it's like the most me thing would be to have a playlist that's like, you know, supposed to be for super like high concept thing like that, and just 2 albums.
That's
Like
it.
my
Yeah,
keep
just back
notes.
to back, nothing else.
Got a Scrimblow soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a reference to my stupid keep notes.
Oh God, Joey's notes. You still
There's,
gotta,
like, the
you still
whole-
gotta call that number, bro. I'll do it live on air.
I should. Yeah, I think I did, and it didn't answer. I'm pretty sure I called it on a stream. But no, that whole stream is like the entire album Leaf's discography, bunch of Max Richter, Stars of the Lid, a lot of ambient, a lot of post rock,
A lot of Ambien.
a lot of Ambien, a lot of NyQuil.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. Ayla's always the first to go.
Oh, the sounds.
Is this where all the kids get amnesia? Oh wait, wrong game.
Yeah.
I think-
Spoiler alert.
You can have a Sephiroth moment. He literally is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember the way better video game Final Fantasy VII?
No, French people.
Said
The
Canada.
French jump scare.
Le jump scare.
Fuck off.
The jump scare.
The banger.
It's
What does this
burning.
look like, by the way?
What does this look like?
The
Oh.
beginning of Radical Dreamers. LM French, bro.
It's burning.
The
Our
beginning of
home
the
is
very first
burning.
Frame of Radical Dreamers.
Luca, all my friends, they're. Why? Why did this happen?
And they're
Is this
playing
the
the
ev-
girl
is-
stole the stars.
Is this the event that made her Australian after this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be left all on my own again, aren't I? Ever since ever since I loved has gone far, far away. I won't leave you. Really? Do you mean that? Bro. No. Your cheek, it's wet. Thank you for saving me. Will I ever see you again? What? Where did you go?
Wouldn't that
you?
Would that be traumatizing for a child to have someone vaporize in your arms?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hence the Australian accent.
Yeah, it's all a coping mechanism. That's all the Australian accent really is a coping mechanism from colonialism.
Post-traumatic Australian disorder.
Yes, exactly. PTAD.
Yeah, that's a good fucking scene, Saul.
Never gonna love again, except for if he's my brother.
So basically, because if the reason why you could do this with the Master Mune or the Chrono Cross is because they're both like powerful objects through time, blah blah blah. So
Mhm.
you're able to go back in time, create a paradox where you saved her from the orphanage and she didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Sidge Tonkin, how you been, mate? I'm right here. Nod.
Okay.
I just want you guys to know Luca burned alive.
Definitely.
And she was a fire user in the first game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh,
took a lot.
Thank goodness. This must be the power of Serge Tankian's love. Oh, yes, Smoopy. Dracula is waiting for you in her lab in Viper Man.
Fuck off.
Dracula's lab.
Oh, she wanted to give you something. A big old fucking pile of whoop ass. I suggest you rest here for the day.
You know, that's what I would want out of my sequel/prequel to one of the most beloved RPGs and an awesome cast of characters, is for you to just basically kill those awesome characters off one by one.
Oh, the whole cast is nuked, bro.
Yeah.
They're dusted. That's why it's like an anti.
Not just like they're gonna die, obviously, through because it's however many years in the future. No, Luca's gonna burn alive. We're gonna watch Robo get deleted.
I lose
Frog
my
is-
memories sometimes. Just very casually. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Frog
she's
is,
basically describing her like fate advantage that anytime she's gonna die, she just wakes up somewhere not in harm. Like, kind of cool. Oh,
yeah, yes. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Mhm.
Like, because that's kind of big. Because it's like she's not really Shala. She's like a clone of Shala.
But the
It's
system
weird.
still, takes care of her like she's Shala, essentially.
Right, exactly. So she's essentially it's like an arbiter in and of herself.
The system of a Phoenix Down, bringing her back.
Every time she dies, she just loses her memory and changes her ethnicity.
She's Australian, and then the next time she's gonna be Assyrian, and that's why the Indian guy got confused.
Right.
Well, that's the Indian flag in your background, right, Joey?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
In a Chrono Cross alternate dimension.
Jesus fucking.
Because the Time
Christ.
Devourer.
Not the Time Devourer. Oh God.
But yeah, the whole
Oh,
cast
man.
gets fucking dusted. So that's kind of.
It is
Hey,
nice.
I can't wait for the next episode where we get to see Frog die of testicular cancer.
Oh,
It's gonna be
no.
great.
So Frog
He's
doesn't
like-
die, he just becomes a character with one brain cell.
Mine balls, they shrinketh, they hurteth.
So you heard it here first. Joey just said Frog is going to join Super RPG Friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be on here next week. He's not the Frog Canadian. He's the whiter Canadian, the Manitoban Canadian. Not the French one.
Which is a good point to mention that next week Modular is going to be on for the finale of Chrono
Hopefully.
Cross, which is going to be super cool. We should be able to knock it out next week, so we will knock it out.
There's one more
next
big
week.
thing.
Yeah,
There's one more big like story thing, and then I think we should. Yeah, it might go on a little longer though. But that's okay. I think it's better to end it in one more Yeah, it's better to end it in one more episode than do another.
We could power through it. It'll be a good way to knock the whole thing. And then we'll probably take a week break, and then Lufia 2 should be starting up. which will be
Lucia
interesting.
too. Estopolis too.
Yeah, Estopolis. We'll have to emulate it on our Dolphin. And then no, actually, never mind. We'll just play it on the NX. Anyway.
Fuck off.
I think that I can speak for everyone that it was nice to have an episode that was a bit more focused on plot. We've been essentially killing dragons for a month and everything surrounding killing dragons. So it's really cool to get back to some more talking points and some of those bigger connections and thread like story themes of this game, as well as its connection to Chrono Trigger. It was really fun to actually get to talk about that. Thankfully for Joey, he opened my eyes to a couple things that I didn't even realize when I was a kid. So That definitely helps my appreciation of the end game of this one a bit, I would say.
I definitely didn't understand a lot of the new one. The player's guide actually helped me a lot with the story as a kid. But there were a couple things. I remember the Robo thing, and I remember like seeing the cast die, and I'm like, "Fuck, bro, what? What?" I remember being up really late at night, at like 2 a.m., doing this sequence, and like kind of rushing to the end of the game because I was like, just like, it felt so surreal and captivating in that sense. I don't know. That's my like wrap up for that, I guess. I don't know. Bam, ba-da-dun. Bam, bam, ba-da-dun.
I enjoyed the
Dude, I
lore
wanna-
dumps and the Joey explanations.
6 redeemed it. I had to. I want to make a fucking shitty tough guy metalcore version of that song. It's just like dun, dun, dun,
You should.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'll do it, dude.
Please, I hope and pray that you do that. Honestly, that sounds like a great time. Oh, my goodness. We're a little bit over time, it turned out. Turned out saving the life of a main character is a little bit more involved than one would think. But we will go around the class and see how everyone's feeling about tonight and plug anything they want to plug. Joey, my friend, who's above me in the Discord window that everyone else can't see. I'm actually pointing to Chet on the stream. But Joey, how about you? You have any signing off stuff and you wanna give us some plugs, baby?
I did mine already.
Yeah, I guess we really did.
I don't need any plugs right now, but maybe if I'm around in a couple of years and my hair falls out, I might need some.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, James Rolfe looked like he got some plugs.
Some hair plugs.
Yeah,
some
since the
fake
last
teeth.
video, you should just let it go, man. You know, at one point, it's not worth it.
What he needs to do is wrap it into the narrative of an episode. A game that's so bad it makes his hair fall out. Like
Yeah, that's the real origin of it. So
yeah, like that would fuck. You know.
That would fuck.
That would
the lyrics.
Fucking fuck.
That's the lyrics to the metalcore version of Radical Dreamers. That would fucking fuck.
Chet, my beautiful boy. How about you?
Well, I just started my playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII over on my channel, twitch.tv/ChetManley405. The top Chet Manley on Twitch.
All my homies hate the number 406.
I'm trying to approach it a little bit differently. I'd like to do the story breakdowns and the character breakdowns. But one thing that I never really understood about that game is why anybody would follow Squall. Like, why is Squall the de facto leader? So I'm trying to, as I go through the streams, I'm trying to break down what makes Squall an effective leader. So it's been pretty interesting to see. I think I'm able to dig some nuggets out of it. It's
Could
not
it
just
possibly be because he's the most handsome guy here?
there's a problem.
He is Sasuke. Everybody else is Sakura. There's the answer.
Yeah, I mean, you saw. I'll tell you exactly why people follow Squall, Chet. You remember that moment in the stream when 5 grown adults couldn't figure out the password thing? And then somebody barely scraped by and figured it out, you know? That's exactly why. Because everyone else in that game is a fucking moron.
Well, the first thing that I pointed out was, number one, he wasn't chosen to be the leader first. They chose Cypher because even though they were equal in their talent.
What the fuck was that?
Jesus Christ.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just got model kits falling over and shit.
Oh boy. Well, even though they're equal talent-wise, Cypher has tenure because Zeus says that he's failed the test 16 times already. So the thought of putting someone in leadership, not because of talent and progression, but because the Cypher literally failed his way into leadership is so apropos for life. When actually an effective leader has to take the backseat. So it really worked out pretty well.
I like Squall.
I do. I like him more and more as I play through it. I have forgotten how much I truly enjoy 8. So it's fun rediscovering it. Oh no!
Just keep killing Giorno.
The Joestar line has ended, folks.
Oh, jeez.
I should put him in backwards. Make it fucking horrifying looking.
Is my Vagrant Story luck rubbing off on you, Frank?
It might be.
He hasn't broken anything. Well, hasn't broken a part of his body yet.
I've broken my brain playing fucking Chrono Cross, but other than that,
that's all I got.
A couple of tanks.
Hell yeah. Johnny boy, how about you? Anything you want to add? And how's the house going?
We spent the weekend painting the ceiling on my office after getting it retextured. So that's my house update. I got no plugs to be had. This is all I do.
I heard you got some cool rare games recently.
Oh, I might have picked up a few Super Nintendo games from somebody.
Ooh, what'd you get, Johnny?
Let me pull up the list. I think I've got it here still.
Super Mega Force, Demon's Crest.
Ooh, what's a banger?
Yeah.
Super Hurricane.
Like that's pretty
Legend
good.
of the Mystical Ninja.
Ooh,
Kirby Superstar.
Ooh, good.
Imperium and Axelay.
Axelay is pretty good. Imperium's okay.
Axelay is one of those
though.
games that it's kind of better in concept than it is in execution, but I still appreciate it for trying to be like, what if it was a vertical and a horizontal shoot 'em up at the same time? What a crazy
It's good. It's a good game. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good stuff. It was one of those ones that I didn't know about before I got back into retro, and then I got into shoot 'em ups, and I found that, and I played it, and I was like, "There's some fucking cool shit here. I'm kind of digging this." Tatsuo, my beautiful friend, do you have anything else you'd like to add about tonight's show? And then why don't you let us know where we can watch your Twitch streams, brother?
Yes. Well, I'm very upset that my waifu burned alive. Thank you for telling me that, Joey.
Anything you want to know?
But other than that, nope. Chrono Cross is interesting. I think I mentioned it last time. I played it when I was younger, because I played Chrono Trigger, and then I had that, and then my friend had Chrono Cross. So we were like, oh, let's play it together, and then it's like going through the story again. This part was interesting because Joey's explaining all this, and I'm like, bro, this is I was not even conscious.
It went completely over my head. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I was just thinking there's a bad literally a bad furry that we need to beat up. But that was the story for me.
That's really all that matters, though.
Yeah.
It's all very high concept, I think. So especially when you're younger, it you just kind of press the X button and you're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
This is the point where Robo canonically dies. I'm like, bro, come on.
Exactly. What?
It wasn't even. I didn't even know it was in the equation.
It's so unbelievably off the wall that it's funny, oh, that was sick, dude. It's like, no, dude, your beloved character just fucking died. Yeah, just deal with it, you fucking pussy. That's just what happens with this. That's what Chrono Cross does to you.
You got some growing up to do.
Yeah, you got some growing up to do. Now, here's a character with all caps and a talking French harlequin that's somehow the 7th dragon who is the fucking AI. Shut the fuck up. Damn, man. I love Chrono Cross. It's the best game I've ever played.
Ever of all time.
For sure.
Ever. No, I love this game, though. This game is sick.
No, I definitely, as much as I've dunked on it a little bit. You going to bed, honey? Yeah, okay.
I've been in bed.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right. It's sick.
So, you guys know me, obviously. Super RPG Friends is my baby. Check us out. Fucking Sorry. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, you guys can find us. We are going to be shooting a raid on over to Emi Nijeru, who's also playing Chrono Cross. We've raided them before, so make sure you guys are... Why did it not load the raid? There we go, okay. So we are going to be heading on over there. Make sure you guys are also members of their stream. And we will see you guys on Thursday. We'll close the show out the way we've been doing it since the start, and that is with a 3, 2, 1. Fuzzy Pickles, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Duck lips.
There we go. Amazing.